Okay, we should preface to begin. Not reading off a script. And yeah, shouldn't have really had to make this video, but it just seems like it's necessary that I get this out, so I stopped talking to zEletrixx, stopped playing with him, haven't spoken to him in a while, like full on. So why did that happen? Well, to begin, let's talk about how I met him. I met him through a YouTuber Discord server. The YouTuber was zEletrixx. That is important. He was chill. Like some of the content that he made, and he like put in the self-promotion channel. You know, let's chill with him. He had got timed out, I think, once or twice, maybe, during my time there. And then, you know, yeah. Eventually, I think, it may be wrong what I'm about to say, but the truth is, I can't, like, back up any of the information, and I'll get to why here in a second. There was a point where, he, decided to at pretty much everyone in the Discord server, because the fact that, the, like, main role that, like, pretty much everyone had, when they were making the role, I guess the mods forgot to turn off the setting where people could mention the role. So he used that to his advantage, and he just pretty much spammed at general role. I don't remember what it's called, and it's not important, but either way, he got, I think, timed out for that, and then afterwards, he did the same thing. He spammed it, except this time, he made it the N-word, hard R. Like I said, this may not exactly be correct, but it was something along those lines, and that got him kicked from the server. I think it was actually banned. I don't know, though. And this is like a few months after I'd met him. We had been talking for quite a while. Still talking to him after he got banned. And yeah, was still talking in the zEletrixx server. And then eventually, he got brought back in because, you know, he wasn't being a dickhead anymore. So, guess what was the worst that could happen? I think he posted some offensive shit. That's the best guess that I have. And he got banned again. And at this point, he had some custom emojis he made in the server. So eventually, I got mod in the zEletrixx server, and he was like, "Hey, yo, since you're mod, are my emojis still, you know, in the server?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he asked me to tell zEletrixx, "Could you please take the emojis out?" And I don't think Lag said no, but like he was like, "Why? No one uses them. What's the point of even getting rid of them?" And you know, I kind of agree with that. Relate to that to zEletrixx, and he's like, "Let's nuke Lag's server." And because I was a dumb fucking kid, I was like, "Okay." Didn't realize how bad of an idea that was, but you know, it happened, and that's why I can't give any evidence of this period of time. I can only provide to you, like zEletrixx saying, that yes, he did have to ban zEletrixx once or twice, and that his server did get nuked. That's the best thing I can give you. You know, after that, just it was a problem, and you know, me and zEletrixx still talked afterwards. Obviously, a new server was made. Eventually, I got banned from that because they were like, "Oh, he knew what he was doing," which at that point I did, and I acted like I didn't. And eventually, I played it off that it was solely zEletrixx using my account without my knowledge, which was really shitty of me, even if he is a shitty human being. And yeah, at this point, he was still doing like saying like N-word hard R, saying like, you know, FAG that slur, you know. He was saying those a lot just for the sake of being edgy, and that's why he's like always posting homophobic, transphobic, racist stuff. He's doing it to be edgy, and that's all there is to it. I don't want to say that he actually like is a racist, homophobic, transphobe, and I just want to think that he's doing it to be edgy, but I really do not know. Either way, still talk with him a lot near this. Eventually, one of my buddies was like, "You should probably stop talking with zEletrixx," since I was also starting to say some offensive stuff. Got banned from a server that with some people that I was chill with, and they actually gave me a second chance if I like cut off zEletrixx, which I did. Eventually, I got banned from that server again, though, for like different reasons, because I was a shit human being. I'm not even gonna defend myself. And I was like, okay, maybe I can start talking about zEletrixx again. You know, we talked. We started being chill again. All that. And yeah, that's how it was for the most part. Eventually, I started appearing in some of his videos. And you know, that happened. Eventually, though, for some reason, he was being a dick. It was like, yeah, you're kind of a liability, because I think he was memeing that he was gonna start changing, like, his ways. And he's like, "You're too much of a liability," because I was doing what he was doing, and then I got fucking banned from his server. really annoyed me for a while, and then he decided a little bit later, yeah, let's be friends again. And then, we were. We fucked around on Halo Infinite for a bit, and that's kind of it. So that's quite a long story. That's not very long at all, actually. So let me just go ahead and explain this. Why did I stop talking to him? You can make the idea that, oh, maybe I finally matured. I'm like, oh, him doing, like, saying the N-word, saying FAG word, saying, excuse my language, or I guess tranny, all that stuff. Like him doing all that to be edgy. I'm finally like, man, I don't really like being a part of that. The truth is, that is part of it. But the main thing is, I've grown since I first met zEletrixx. The zEletrixx from the day I met him, and the zEletrixx from the day I last spoke to him. Same guy. No sort of changes. Didn't mature at all, even though he wasn't even 18 at the time I met him. Like, no maturity at all. No and just, I just couldn't do it anymore. And one of my other buddies that was like in our little group that we had, he's also like that. And yeah, that's the truth of it. But yes, so pretty much here's everything zEletrixx did. N-word, nuked the server, transphobe, homophobe, all that. In fact, in one of his YouTube videos, and he's also like fucks with Nazi stuff. Like, for example, in one of his old clan trolling videos, it's no longer up, but trust me, it did exist. He did clan kids on a map that had swastikas everywhere. And yeah, there's that. And as you've seen from some of his recent community posts and tweets, he still acted like that. He never stopped acting like that. He claims they've changed. And the thing that was finally the smoking gun where I was like, I'm done with this dude, was when he decided to stop doing the Halo clan trolling and started to just become a discount Gypsy Crusader with his trolling distributed, I think was what it was called. Enzo, who was also one of the guys in our like sort of friend group that finally was like, fuck zEletrixx, he made a video on it. I highly implore you to look that up. And that brings me to the next thing. This Enzo guy, zEletrixx doxed him. Like, posted his address, some of the social information, posted his parents' names, his name, all that. He deleted it, but he did post that. And I can show you a DM with Enzo that proves that, that did happen. So, yes, in general, the reason that I stopped talking with zEletrixx, I began to mature. He did not. He honestly got even more immature, and I finally had enough. That's kind of all there is to it.